Hello all. I wanted for embedible.com one of those little chat widgets where someone could ask us a question and then we can answer it. So I thought, why not make it an embedible extension and then also add in some paid features as well. So you can leave someone a tip, or you could have a balance, which when someone's chatting, it kind of gets drawn down. So you could have a paid support feature too. So this is just the simple chat widget. Somebody can ask a question. Hello, how do I set up the SaaS? And then when they send it, it gets posted to the chat. But not only does it get posted to the chat, it also gets posted in our little private Telegram group here. So one of us, this is generally where we hang out and talk about LM bits. And one of us can pick that link up. We can open it in a browser in which we're logged in on that server. And then we can answer them. Yes, I can. Ooh, help. Now we have this little claim button here. And that's just so we'll use it for the paid chat, which I'll show you in a moment. But then also you can claim it, which means that if somebody else opens the link, they'll see, okay, this chat is claimed. I'll let Alan carry on helping. If we go back over to that page, we'll see the message popping back here. So nice little iframe widget. You can stick in any web page and have a chat, and it's just running as an embedible extension. I'll show you now how to embed it in your chat. So if we just take this and then copy that, and then just stick it in this blank HTML web page here. And where are we? Did I close it? Oh no, I didn't. Here we go. Refresh that. Then we can say we get the little iframe thing down here. And this has actually got the tip feature enabled too, so somebody could put in an amount and then also, leave you a tip as they're chatting away. Or if they thought you were very helpful and want to leave you a tip, which is nice of them, isn't it? So that's the embedible iframe chat widget. And then also the page in which can be opened for somebody to actually answer the chat. Let's have a look at the paid features now, shall we? So if we create a new chat, actually, no, I'll show you a working example. So we have another LM bits running on support.lmbits.com. And then anyone who has an account on there can answer one of these paid support tickets. So if I open this link up here, somebody's got given this link for some paid support. We're going to credit, before I can actually post a message, I'll need to credit some funds to this LNURL Pay. Let me find a wallet I can actually use to do that with. Send from here. So I'll send, what am I doing? I'll send 40 sats from that. Okay. If we go back over to this page, we'll see that it's been credited with 40 sats, which means I can now leave a message. Hello. And just as before, we get a new post in our paid support chat, which one of our group who knows what they're talking about can offer some paid support and are logged in. So I'm logged in on the support.lmbits server. I can open up that link, claim it, and then I can say, yes, I can help. And then on the other side, they can leave a message. Great. How do I make an extension? And then we'll see that the balance is drawing down. Now, next to it, you'll see it says claim a split 90%. That means when somebody has claimed the chat, every time a message is left, then as the funds draw down, they'll get 90% of the funds forwarded to them. So because I was logged in as Ben, which is this wallet here, we'll see that we've now just got 2 payments come through because they're asking me the questions. So I'm getting those sats as they draw down for answering those questions. Yeah, now I could release it and let somebody else come in on the chat, or somebody else could come in on the chat from the support team and they could actually steal the chat if they want to. So you need to do it with, you know, your trusted group of paid support people. So, you know, because you need to trust them. But I think this is kind of a neat feature. You have a little chat widget, which you can open up as a chat, so you can chat to your customers who hit your website, but then also you can offer this paid support feature as well, which I think is probably useful. There's some people who we will use it for. And then when it comes to setting up that chat, if I open it up here, so call it whatever you want to call it. And then if you want it paid, click on the little paid check here. And then in the advanced pay options, you can say you want it as an LNURP. If you don't do that, then every time they post a message, they'll get an invoice they need to pay, which might be useful for somebody out there. And then you set the split, so how much the person answering the questions gets and how much the service provider gets. You can also allow tips, and then put in a character count max. So you can say I want to limit it to 500 characters per message, and then price per character. We're using a float, so we can do, because it's per character, you might want to do like 0.2 per character of a sat, because, you know, it might add up, or you might want to do, I don't know, 10 sats per character. You'll see here we've got the inputs for the notification system. So in LNbits Core, we have a notification system which is built, which this extension can piggyback off. And we have another video on our YouTube channel on how to set up that notifications area. Once that's set up, in this extension, you can just pass the chat ID, or, you know, if it's a group, you could pass the chat ID for the group, and then it will forward those messages, as we just saw, to your Telegram group. You can also put in a Nostr identifier, so you can get DM'd. I get DM'd when somebody comes on embedible.com and asks a question, so I can also get to that query from my Nostr account too. And you can pop in an email address and get it to email you. If you've got those different things set up in LNbits Core in the notifications area in settings. So have a look at that video on how to set all that up. And that's pretty much it. Useful little extension. First, I started making it for the little chat widget for LNbits.com, and then added the paid features. And I think it's really useful. So yeah, have a lot of fun with it. And feedback always welcome. The repo for it is on the LNbits GitHub. Just go to, you know, LNbits/chat, and then pop in any issues or anything you find there. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Cheers. Bye-bye.